As the percussion gets set up, just a couple of things that we wanted to remind everyone about. As you're hopefully seeing, it's kind of been a progression where we started off just kind of showcasing how we make sounds, and then we did a little bit bigger performance in December. Now we're playing actual band arrangements, so there's a little bit more accountability. We're also super excited because we're starting to hear style, playing different lengths of notes, some dynamics, which is our volume. So they're already doing some upper level things, and it only gets better from here. Now, after today, all of the winds, which is the brass Mr. Woods students, and the woodwinds, which is Mrs. Webb students, we're actually going to be starting working on solos, and that can be kind of scary for a lot of our beginners. We do them as a group, as a set. If they're in lessons, they may be working on a little bit different solo from the class, because sometimes they're a little bit more advanced, and then they do perform by themselves for a judge. You as an audience member are welcome to come in, and we tell the kids, we just hire our friends. For this first event, we're just trying to have the kids experience what that's like. We did end up moving it up from an original date that we sent out, and if you still have that paper copy on your refrigerator, just a reminder to always be looking for our website and emails for most current up-to-date information. We're looking to have this event on Tuesday, February 13th, right before Valentine's Day. So they'll come up, they're gonna have a 5-minute time slot, so it's not a very long time. After school, they can hang out, or if they need to go home and come back. The contest runs from 4:30 to 6, and they'll basically warm up for 10 minutes, perform for 5 minutes, and then they can leave afterwards. Their goal is to get a 1, and if they do that, that's a first division rating. They'll also get a medal and judges' comments, and we talk about that. If they get a second division, that usually means that there might have been some issues that they could have done a little bit better on, and then the third division is they weren't really as prepared as they should have been. We really don't see a lot of 2s and 3s, but that does happen, especially if they're playing a harder solo. And I'm always a big believer, if you're gonna push yourself and maybe play a 7th grade solo as a 6th grader, I would much rather see you kind of push yourself and possibly have some issues than just take it easy. So we're gonna be talking through a lot of that in the next few weeks, so be looking for more information on that. We also really hope that all of these students continue in band next year. We know there's a lot going on in 7th grade, and one thing that we're really proud of at Staley is that our kids really do get to do it all. About 80% of our 7th and 8th graders are currently involved in athletics. We like to keep them busy, keeps them out of trouble, and next year, band is like this every day. So they do get to have a little bit more fun because they see their friends every day, and so they're smaller groups. And so if they have any questions, or if you have any questions about next year and how that works with your schedule, please let us know, any of the directors. We would love to see them going. When I think back to when I started in band and all the cool things that I've gotten to do, it's pretty amazing because it's just provided so much. That's how I met Mrs. Wood. Obviously, that's my career now. But even if maybe this isn't their career, they just like hanging out. Maybe they don't feel like they're the world's best musician, but they like the group of friends. I will say there's no better group of people at Staley than the band members, and so we love to keep them going. And again, if you have any questions, please let us know, because we'd love to see them continue, not just at Staley, but also in the high school band. Next up is going to be our next song, which is Indigo Rock.
Thank you so much. They're getting so much better from the beginning of the year. You remember those first squeaks? We only have a couple squeaks now, not near as many. Thank you to our amazing admin. They've been so supportive of us. We really appreciate you guys. Thank you to our high school band staff. We have high school directors that like to come over and help us and just get to know the kids a little bit. Thank you to our elementary music teachers, Miss Haskell and Miss Slothauer. Without their amazing teaching in elementary, we wouldn't have them just as amazing as they are now. Thank you to our lesson staff. Definitely thank you to our SMS BPA, our band boosters. We couldn't do anything without them. They're the best people ever, and they help us so much. If you guys ever want to get involved with the BPA, our band boosters, please email us. We'd love to have you join us. There's many opportunities to help and volunteer. And thank you, parents, for encouraging your students to play. They're turning into amazing musicians, and the more they play, the better they're going to get, and the better they are, the more fun it is. This next piece is pretty difficult because the style of the piece changes a little bit. You see more moving parts and more separate parts. We change like articulations, how they tongue. There's all sorts of fun things in this. There's different dynamic levels, how loud and soft they play. This is a pretty cool piece. So our last piece of the night is called Mechanical Monsters, and see if you can hear some of the fun noises we make.
So our students are going to case up, and then they will meet you guys in the lobby. So when they come back, they should have their backpacks, and they're pretty much good to go. So when you see them, thank you for coming out tonight. We're super proud of them, and we look forward to seeing you at the next one.
Amen.